Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be my October book haul. So I have all of the books laid out in front of me, and when I was thinking about my October book haul, I was thinking, I don't think I have that many books to show this month, but as usual we have quite a lot of books. I've got subscription box books, pre-orders that I've done. I did a works order and I bought one book in the charity shop. I actually did two works orders, but one of my works deliveries, I don't know what's happened to it. It looks like it's gone missing or something. So I have reached out to them about that. So you'll probably see that in November. Hopefully they get that sorted. But I did buy some other books that just haven't arrived and I don't know where they are. So let's dive straight into the books that I pre-ordered. So we have this decent stack here of books, and these were all pre-ordered. Yeah, these were all pre-ordered from Waterstones, I think. So first book we have is Merry Christmas You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. This is the second book in her Christmas series that she's doing. The book that came out last year was called How My Neighbour Stole Christmas. I didn't actually manage to get around to reading that one last year, so I need to read that this year, but I'm really excited to check this one out. I do love Megan Quinn's books, and this one does have some artwork in it as well. I think this is in all of the standard editions in the UK. And yeah, I really am looking forward to reading this. I do love the cover for this, and I cannot wait to start reading Christmas romances, which I will probably start doing at the end of this month. Then we have Some Kind of Famous by Ava Wilder. This one is a small town romance, I think, featuring a singer. I think it's a second chance romance if I remember correctly. Or I could be wrong about that, but I'm really excited to check this one out, and I absolutely love the cover for this one. I think it's really pretty, so can't wait to dive into that one. Then we have Lila Sage's new book. This is Soul Searching, and this is the start of a new series for this author, and I haven't read anything from this author, but I've heard really good things, and I just love the cover for this one. I think it is absolutely stunning, so can't wait to dive into that one. Then we have Savage Blooms by S.T. Gibson. This one I don't know too much about, but I am looking forward to checking this one out. It says surrender to your wildest desires in the new Celtic-inspired erotic fantasy romance from S.T. Gibson. So I have read a few things from S.T. Gibson and I do enjoy their writing, so cannot wait to dive into this one. And just look at that cover, it's stunning. This one is was it a signed edition or was it just a standard edition? No, I think this one was just a standard edition from Waterstones, but I do really like the design of this one. I think it's really pretty, so can't wait to get to that one. Then the next one, I decided to treat myself to the special hardback edition of Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. This is such a stunning edition. It's got this beautiful pink dust jacket, and that's the back, and then it's got this, it's going to be hard to see because of the reflection, but it's got this gold spine, and it also has artwork in here as well. So I'll just show you the naked hardcover. It's got this gold foiling design, and then it has some artwork on the inside, and I think it's the same on the other side as well. This, I just couldn't refuse having this nice edition. There is also the paperback version as well, which is a cute cover, but I just wanted this pretty pink edition for my shelves. As I say, love Christmas romances and cannot wait to start reading them. Then I have the Waterstone special edition of Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. This one I'm really looking forward to. I think this might be her debut adult novel. I'm pretty sure this is adult, whereas her previous works have been young adult, but the cover for this is stunning. There are a lot of different editions available of this book. I know Waterstones had a special edition. I think the works had a special edition. T.G. Jones had a special edition. I think Tesco also had a special edition. Tesco started doing special editions of certain books, which is pretty interesting, and I haven't picked up any yet, but I am definitely excited to check those out. And this is the Sprayed Edge, which I really like, and I don't know if there's anything on the naked hardcover. Oh yes, there is. Stephanie Garber's books. I know for the Caraval series they did this. I can't remember if they did it for the other series, but a lot of the times her naked hardcovers have like different designs on, so there's various different ones to collect, and this one is the one with the key on, and it also has these gorgeous end pages. So cannot wait to dive into this one. I really hope I love it. I haven't read a Stephanie Garber book for a while. I read the Caraval series when it kind of came out quite a while ago, and I did actually meet her at a book event when Caraval came out. I went to one of her book signings, so I'm looking forward to diving into that one. Then we have the one and only book that I picked up in the charity shop this month, and that is Cozy Girl Fall by Willow Hurst. This one is obviously very much a autumn romance. It says it's second chance, forced proximity and small town setting. Looking forward to this, picking up this one. I think there is also a winter or Christmas one coming out by this author. And this is the first book in the Magnolia Spring series, and it also has sprayed orange pages. This was only £1 in the charity shop, so I couldn't turn that down. Now we have my stack of books that I picked up from The Works. So we have quite a few sprayed edges in here. So I have the latest book by Bao Cabra, which is Revolve. I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. Spiral I read at the beginning of this year, and I gave it 5 stars and absolutely loved it. And this is the sprayed edge edition on here, so it's got the couple's names Sierra and Dylan, and I cannot wait to get into this one. I love the colours of this cover and I think it's going to be a good time, I hope. Then we have The Intruder by Freida McFadden. I enjoy Freida McFadden's books. They are just kind of quick fun reads, and this is the sprayed edge on this one. It says, "What is she hiding?" Very nice. Can't wait to get into this one. I don't want to know too much about it, but I'm sure I will have a good time checking that one out. Then we have Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. This one is a new book, and it is obviously a Christmassy book. I think it is a bit of a take on A Christmas Carol, kind of like loosely inspired, not a direct retelling, but I think it's like loosely inspired, which I am looking forward to. And this again also had a really pretty sprayed edge. I've heard really good things about this one, so I have high hopes. I really enjoyed First Time Caller by this author that I read at the beginning of the year, and I have also read the first book in the Love Light Farm series, so I'm hoping that I will enjoy this one, and as I say, love a Christmas romance. Then we have Love Arranged by Lauren Asher. So I have actually recently read this book, and I gave it 4.5 stars, and you'll see it in my October wrap up, but I wanted to have a copy for my shelf because I love the covers for this series, and this series is now complete, so I wanted to kind of complete my collection. I then picked up a copy of Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is the Works special edition, and it's in a slightly different colourway to the original cover. This one is in obviously purple, whereas the original cover is in green. You can see the purple writing and the purple on the main character's top. As I say, that's the only thing different about this one. I really enjoyed Bride. I gave it 4 stars, so I have high hopes for this one. I haven't obviously read it yet, but I am looking forward to checking this one out. Haven't actually really heard anyone talking about this one yet, so I'm excited to check that one out. And then the last book I have is Two's a Charm by Heather Spellman, and this one is obviously a witchy romance. I think it might be a sapphic romance as well, which I love those, and I picked this one up because of the sprayed edge. It's so pretty. Obviously it's now November 1st, so Halloween is over, but I will probably still read a few more spooky books into the beginning half of November, and then we'll be into the Christmas books, which I cannot wait for, but really happy to have that. Now we have my book subscription boxes. So I have got quite a few. As I think I mentioned in my last book haul, I'm kind of trialing out a few different book subscriptions at the moment to just to kind of see which one I want to kind of keep. I might not necessarily keep all of these, but I do want to kind of see what's out there. So the first one I've actually not got the box for, but the other ones I have. We have the Wordy and Wild box, and this one I showed in my last haul. She'd had some, the owner had had some issues with supplies coming in, and so some of her books were delayed. So this one was supposed to be the September book, which is Pitch Perfect by Tessa Bailey, and she kind of swapped it around to that one came, my October book, which was Six Scorched Roses, came in September, and then this obviously came in October instead, which I didn't mind, because I haven't obviously got around to reading it yet, but I'm really excited to have this one. And this one has sprayed edges, which I really love. This one is a baseball romance, I'm pretty sure. I'm interested to check this one out, although I didn't have the best of time with the previous book, which was Dream Girl Drama, so I'm interested to check that one out. And it did come with a signed book plate as well, which I need to stick in there, and happy with that. And then that book subscription comes with some bookish goodies as well. So it came with this umbrella. I obviously won't open it, but it's a green and pink striped umbrella, which is definitely always needed, and some mittens, which are really nice. And they have this little, I don't know if you can see, little book embossing on there, which I think is really cute. So looking forward to wearing those. Then we have my Forbidden Wings subscription. This one is book only, and I'm really excited for this book. I opened it up, I was like, I love this cover. I hadn't heard about this book, but I am definitely intrigued to check it out. So it's called the Dead Poets Society, and it's by Sophia Shelley, and I just love this cover. It's black with this pink design, absolutely gorgeous, and that is the back, and it's got these really pretty sprayed edges. And I will show you the naked hardcover and the artwork in here. So this is the naked hardcover, absolutely gorgeous. It's a gravestone, and it says in loving memory of Nathaniel Harker. I don't know too much about the plot of this one, but I'm definitely intrigued. And then the artwork in here is not necessarily my favourite, but it's cute, and it's just obviously the cast of characters. And yeah, it's such a stunning edition, and I'm really excited to have this one. It says it's how to lose a guy in 10 days meets ghosts in this quirky gothic dark academia romance. So cannot wait to dive into this one. I'm hoping that it will be good. Next we have, I'll just try and find somewhere to put that actually, I'm running out of space. Next we have my book from the Reading Vault. So this is a book box. It's not really a subscription service, because you have to sign up each time you can pre-order the book. So if it's not of interest to you, you can obviously skip it. And there is the option to choose like book only, or there's different tiers where you could get some like additional goodies. I know November's box there wasn't the option for book only, so we'll see what we get in November's box. But this is I got the book only for October, so I'll just take that out of the box. So with the book only, you do still get a few little things. So you get the kind of little postcards, like thank you ones, and then this is, if you want to pause on the screen, this is the different tiers, and this is what's kind of available in terms of what was in the book, the boxes. And so with the book only, you do get character art, a bookmark and some stickers. So this is the book for October, and it's called Never Fear by Carly Brenner. And I really like this cover. It's got this foiling on, and this is a dark cowboy romance, which I am definitely intrigued for. This is the artwork, and it's double-sided, so very cool. And then I will just quickly open the stickers up so I can show those. I do apologise, I've got a stack of books that have just fallen over. That's the problem with having all these books. Let's just open up these stickers. So these are the 2 stickers. So this one says Austen's favourite flavour, which I assume is a reference to the book. And then a little skull with a bow on. Very cute. Just put those there. And then the bookmark is a cowboy romance bookmark to obviously go with the dark cowboy book. Just open up this packaging. And it's cowboy romance. And then it's got the reading vault on the back. So really happy with that box. I do really enjoy this, getting this box each month. I've had a few months now and I do think it's worth the money. It's really good to see different kind of indie authors. It's a good way to kind of find new authors to check out, and the editions that we get are stunning. Next we have my Afterlight box, and I have mentioned in a few videos that I am very much in 2 minds about whether to keep my Afterlight subscription. The Afterlight books that we get, I do love the editions. I love the artwork that they do. The designs are stunning. But in terms of the actual book selection, I feel like it's not the best. They aren't typically by authors that I've heard of, or authors or books that I'm necessarily really excited for. There have been a few, but not as a general whole. Most of them are by unknown to me authors and books that I've not heard of, which sometimes is a good thing. Obviously I mentioned for the reading vault, I do like that, but I don't know, I'm in 2 minds about it, so we'll see. Anyway, on to October's theme. We have no, that's the name of the book. Locked Out of Heaven is the theme for October, and the book for October is Son of the Morning. I love this edition, so I'm not mad about this edition. I love this cover. I think it's pretty. I do love a pink cover. And I think this is a love triangle, which I love. It's either a love triangle or why choose, I'm not sure. But the naked hardcover is absolutely gorgeous. It's this pink cover with feathers, obviously for angels, because it's got an angel and demon in here. And it's pink with gold foiling. I absolutely love that. And then the sprayed edges are gorgeous as well. And then this is the artwork inside. I always love the Afterlight artwork. I think they do a really good job of the artists that they work with. So I'm excited to check this one out. It wasn't a book that I had on my radar, but the cover has definitely got me intrigued, and I think that is a really pretty edition. And then the last box that I have to show you is not a subscription box per se. This is from a bookstore called Moonlit Chapters. They are based in the UK and they are romance only. And I think that they were the first romance only online bookstore in the UK. And they have now recently announced that they're going to be focusing on indie authors only, which is really cool. And they do seasonal boxes. So this was their Halloween box. There is also a Christmas box, which I think pre-orders are still live for, so I'll leave a link down to their website below, which I have pre-ordered the Christmas box, and you get a book and obviously some bookish goodies. So it came packaged really nicely with this Halloween tissue paper. I have kind of opened it briefly, but the books are still sealed, so I thought I could kind of unwrap it all together. So let's look at the bookish goodies first. So we've got some fluffy socks, which I feel like you can never have too many fluffy socks. They are pink and black striped, which I just love fluffy socks. I have a whole drawer full of them, so I'm happy to have those. Then we have a absolutely gorgeous mug, which I have kept packaged up because I wanted to kind of show it all together. But it's so gorgeous and I cannot wait to use it. It's called it's a Dark Forest ceramic mug, and that's kind of the design on it. I will open it up so you can see. But I love the design of it. It's so pretty, and it's a really good size as well. Some mugs are either like too small or too big, but this is a perfect size and I cannot wait to use that. And I don't know where it's gone, but also to kind of use in your mug, I have a tea, and this is an English breakfast tea. You can choose between tea or hot chocolate, and you can specify. I not the biggest hot chocolate fan. I do drink it, but I prefer tea, so I asked for tea. And then we also have a wax melt, and this is in a cinnamon and apple scent. And it smells really nice, so I am looking forward to using that. And then we have a few stickers and artwork related to the book, so I will show you those before we go into the book. So it's called, these ones say I Survived the Miller Mansion, so you might be able to guess what book we have in here. But those are those two, and then we have some bookmarks, and you can never have too many bookmarks. And then this is character art for one of the books that is in here. And then this is just their shop bookmark. And then, as I say, we get some artwork. And this is Jenna and Mason from Scary in Love. And that's the artist on the back there. And this one is also for Scary in Love by a different artist. And, oh, nearly dropped it. And this is the last one. So you can guess what one of the books is in this box, which I am really excited about because I did really enjoy it. And I'll just put that box down there. These books are still wrapped up, so I thought I could open them together. So I think this one's probably Scary in Love, which is the one that I have already read. But I did really enjoy it, so I'm excited to have it on my shelf. Yes, Scary in Love by Holly June Smith. This one was in my... I mentioned it in my October wrap-up, I think, and it will be in my Halloween novellas video as well. I had a really good time reading this one, so I am glad that I have this on the shelf, because I think because it's a short one, I feel like it is one that I would definitely reread next year. Had a good time reading it and definitely would recommend it. And then the next one, let's just open this up. The next one is Circus of Dreams by B. Green. So I absolutely love the cover for this one. This is book one in the Crimson Carnival series. So it looks like it's a spooky carnival, which I cannot wait for. Oh, this one's also signed as well. Very nice. It says here, for the dedication for readers who needed Twilight injected into their veins as a teenager and thought that Spike was a better boyfriend than Angel. So does this have vampires in? Yes, it does have vampires in. Vampire Circus. Oh, that sounds really good. So I cannot wait to dive into that one. And yeah, looking forward to checking out those. Oh, this one's also signed as well. I didn't realise that. But yeah, really happy with that box, and I cannot wait to see what they do with the Christmas one. But they are all of the books that I purchased in October. I know it's a lot, but if you've been watching my channel, you know that I have a problem with buying books. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favourite book is that you bought in October, and I'll see you guys in my next video.